From the Roundhouse to your house, it's certainly no secret that Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham really wants our state lawmakers to tackle crime during this 30-day legislative session.
Yeah, she's outlined nearly 24 public safety initiatives, and a lot of them are moving forward now.
But one bill aimed at keeping our streets safer, well, it just hit a major hurdle this afternoon.
Yeah, Griffin Rushton joins us now from the Roundhouse. And Griffin, yet another effort to change, how we're deciding who stays in jail until trial, just lost momentum again. The same thing as last session.
Yeah, that's right, Tessa. Any hope of establishing a so-called rebuttable presumption for the most violent suspects here in New Mexico will likely have to wait until next year. That's after the Senate Health and Public Affairs Committee voted to table or hit pause on a proposal from Republican State Senator Craig Brandt, who was working on this bill with the governor's office. They were supporting this proposal. The idea was to automatically assume some violent suspects are a danger to the community. We're talking people accused of murder, rape, human trafficking, assaulting a peace officer, and other crimes. And unless their attorneys could convince a judge they are not a danger, they would automatically be held in jail before their trial. Bernalillo County District Attorney Sam Bregman fiercely supported the proposal, saying it would help close the so-called revolving door of violent suspects being released and then committing more crimes. He also argued today in the committee hearing it's how the feds do it.
You don't hear about federal criminals who commit violent crimes getting out committing additional crimes pending trial. You do hear about that in the state. And I can't speak to all the specific studies, but I can speak about what's going on in Albuquerque on a daily basis. Yes, my attorneys are doing a phenomenal job and doing a better job on presenting that. But I truly believe that this is for the safety of the community.
Now, this is not the first time we've seen a rebuttable presumption bill in the Roundhouse. They make appearances almost every year, but Democrat lawmakers consistently argue the idea is unconstitutional. We saw that argument play out once again this afternoon.
And I do think it's just a waste of time to go through this, pass this, and have it declared unconstitutional.
This is not a presumption of guilt. It is a presumption of danger to the community. That's why we detain people.
It's not going to make a dent in the crime rate as far as I'm concerned.
Pendulum went too far, and I see this effort as trying to bring it at least partially way back.
Now, one Democrat on the committee did note that this proposal was heading to the Senate Judiciary Committee next, which that committee definitely would have discussed that constitutionality issue, but the committee today voted regardless to table the bill. They voted 5-4 on that. Now, meanwhile, some of the governor's other public safety initiatives are moving forward. The House Judiciary Committee approved 2 more gun safety initiatives this afternoon. That includes some proposed changes to the so-called red flag law, which allows judges to order law enforcement confiscate guns from people considered a danger to themselves or others. This year's bill would expand that program to allow law enforcement and some healthcare professionals like social workers submit those removal requests. It would also speed up the process for judges to make those emergency removal decisions. The same committee also approved a bill establishing a 14-day waiting period for all firearm sales here in New Mexico. But unlike a similar bill in the Senate, this House version is calling for 14 business day waiting period, and it does not include exceptions for concealed carry holders or family members. Now, the committee approved both of those bills along party lines this afternoon, and now both of them are heading to the House floor for a vote, along with the proposed Firearm Industry Accountability Act. Now, we quickly want to mention another one of the governor's public safety initiatives, this one also from Republican State Senator Craig Brandt. It's a proposal to expand New Mexico's racketeering law. It cleared its first committee on Friday. The proposal adds several new crimes under the list of qualifying offenses and expands some definitions to make it easier for prosecutors to use. In a statement, Senator Brandt says this bill is a key tool in the tool belt of prosecutors, allowing them to attack and prosecute modern criminal organizations at every link in the chain. Now, this bill has already cleared 2 Senate committees, but it still has 2 more to go before it reaches the Senate floor for a vote, which would be the halfway point, and the clock is ticking. Now, of course, we're going to be following all of the bills we just mentioned and all of the other public safety bills moving through the Roundhouse this year. Tessa, Trevor?
Okay, Griffin, nice breakdown there. Thanks so much. And, you know, we're talking about the bills getting to their halfway point. Well, we're overall approaching the halfway point of this 30-day session. And, of course, we're going to continue to bring you the latest from the Roundhouse to your house. This is when things can get really dicey. Break down how the decisions, the changes impact you. You can find all of our reporting so far at KOB.com.